Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, sushidragonmaster, and today I have my TBR for Emoji-A-Thon. So if you don't know what Emoji-A-Thon is a readathon that I will link all the announcement videos from all the hosts in the description, and basically the way I would describe it would just be a month-long readathon where the reading challenges are based on emojis. So, two things before I get into this. So I have so many books that I purchased and just like haven't read, and they're just sitting there and like I need to get to them. Some of the ones in my current TBR were recent purchases. Actually, I think there's only like two in here that weren't recent purchases, but yeah. And also, I'm participating in two readathons this month. The Emoji-A-Thon, obviously, because I'm making a TBR for it, and also Contemporary-Thon, because I also have, like, tons of contemporaries I need to get through. But everything I read during Contemporary-Thon, I'm also going to count towards Emoji-A-Thon, because I do have a lot of contemporaries that will fit those reading challenges. I just don't want to make a TBR for this and then include everything for the other readathon and then make that other TBR and just like repeat everything about those books over again. That's my explanation. Another thing is that I don't remember every reading challenge, so I'm not really going to be saying what reading challenges the books here with me are going to go with right now. In my wrap-up, I will go over that a little bit more, like what I count, what, after I read them, what I felt that they could go with, because a lot of the reading challenges have to do with the content of the books, and quite frankly, I know, like, next to nothing about most of these books, so, like, I can't determine whether they take place on a boat or outside or any of that stuff, so, because I know nothing. But basically, before I keep talking any longer, let's get into the books that I want to read for Emoji-A-Thon. Yeah. You know, like for the last 4 months of the year, I'm just going to try to read everything that I bought and haven't finished yet. But also, first book on my TBR is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is the first book of the Harry Potter series, if you didn't know that. I have never read Harry Potter, and my hair is being really annoying right now. And for a while, I never planned to, because I just felt like, oh, I missed my opportunity to read it, and I don't care. But now, I'm kind of intrigued, so I actually am going to have a video series about reading this, so more videos about that will be coming, and I do plan to start that video series in September, so because of that, I will be reading this in September, therefore, it'll count towards Emoji-A-Thon. The next book on my TBR is something that has been on my TBR for, like, the longest time, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I am just, like, kind of intimidated by this book because the chapters are long, and the book is long, and, like, I hate long chapters, but I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy and I loved it so much, and yeah, I'm just so excited to read this, but also scared because what if I hate it? But I doubt I'm gonna hate it. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Just I need to get to this. I just really do. Then another one that I've had sitting around on my shelves for a while. Well, actually it was on the floor, sadly, because I need to put my shelf somewhere else. That's gonna happen eventually, just not right now. Anyway, it's Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I have never read anything by Alexandra Bracken before, never read The Darkest Minds. Kind of want to, because now there's a movie and that's motivating me, but this one kind of sounded more interesting to me than The Darkest Minds, because like it has time travel and stuff, and I've never really read anything with time travel, so this just kind of seemed interesting. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this one. Then the next 3 are ones that came in Whimsify boxes that I want to get to. There's also another one that came in a Whimsify box that I'm probably not going to get to, even though I know it would fit one of the challenges, because the one that I am not planning on this TBR is like, it's described as a sci-fi thriller. One of the challenges is to read a thriller, but I want to read it in October because it just seems fitting to me. So maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't, but it's not my TBR because it's not looking likely. But anyway, my Whimsify box books that I want to read, well, I want to read all of them, but like, yeah, I'm gonna just get into it. Lifelike by J. Kristoff. This is a sci-fi, and like, while sci-fi, especially like very science-y oriented sci-fi, that's a really weird way of wording it. It's just basically not really my thing. If I read sci-fi, I prefer it to be like planets and like almost like fantasy, but like instead of different worlds, it's different planets. That's like what I tend to like for sci-fi, and I don't know if this is like that, but it still sounds interesting. I think I don't remember what it's about. I don't really remember or even know what most of these books are about, so you know, this is just something that I have and should read, so yeah. Then another one is Honor Among Thieves by Rachel Kane and Anne Aguirre, and this is one that like I don't know much about and I don't hear much about, but it seemed sort of interesting, and it says they're both New York Times best-selling authors, so that's interesting. And basically, I just kind of want to see if I would like this or not. So the only way to know that is if I read it, I guess. And the cover is really pretty. I really like the colors on it. One of the challenges to read a book with your favorite color on the cover. I just remembered that. Purple is one of my favorite colors. This could count. Then the last Whimsify book is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. This is one that, like, the cover is amazing. At least in my opinion, I love this cover. And I want to read it so bad. I've wanted to read it ever since I got it, but then I didn't. Don't know why. So this will probably happen more so than the other 2 books from my Whimsify boxes that I have in this TBR. And this TBR is like, I'm definitely not going to get through all this. I just need options. Then another one is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. Don't know if I pronounced that name right, but it's basically like a piratey book, I guess. And I never really read a piratey book. Yeah, I don't know much about this, but I believe it counts for a book that takes place on a boat, so it fits. And the last book I have here is The Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks. This is book 1 in the Night Angel trilogy. So I got this while I was on vacation, and then I was reading it a little bit while I was on vacation. I made it to chapter 6. And it was really interesting, and the chapters are really short, and this is like a mass market paperback, which I really don't like that format, but like it wasn't really available in any other ones, so that's sad. But yeah, I really want to finish this, so probably definitely gonna get to this, and yeah. So that was all the books for this TBR. I will be making my Contemporary-a-thon TBR closer to when that readathon is starting. So if you've read any of these books and know what Emoji-A-Thon challenges they would work with, please comment below, let me know, because like I said, I really don't know anything about these books. So that doesn't really help me in figuring out what challenges they work for. So yeah, really would be helpful if you let me know. But thank you for watching. Comment down below and answer that already previously asked question, or also let me know if you are participating in the Emoji-A-Thon, and if you have a TBR, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.